आज विसर्जन के बाद का पहला दिन है और कल हमने गणेश विसर्जन किया। गणेश उत्सव मनाने का आइडिया मुझे जस्ट 3 दिन पहले ही आया, गणेश उत्सव के 3 दिन पहले। एंड हम सोच रहे थे कि अभी हम जैसे कि नए घर में मूव इन हो चुके हैं और अभी हमारे पास स्पेस है, हमारे पास एक क्लाइंट भी आ चुका है, तो हम इस बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे।
Hello there.
How are you?
Good, good. How about you?
Very good, thank you.
How can I help you?
We'd like to see Ashley.
Ashley. Ashley Kehoe?
Yes, I think.
Let me check if she's here.
Thank you. Cambiaron esta, ahora esta no estaba. Esta es nueva. ¿Verdad? sales manager to come up with that information. You can call her. She might be able to direct you elsewhere that might be better. She's actually gone and she's one I passed on to make it. That would be Amelia, but if it's a past project, I don't know. We just do we're designers, so we just do the designs basically getting. After everything's installed, if there's a service issue or something that needs to be fixed, we aren't on that side of it. So I don't think Amelia would really be able to help you. But I can give you Megan's business card and you can reach out to her and build an appointment with her to maybe chat. Okay, let me just see if I can find her card. No problem.
Hello. Hi.
That's our sales manager.
How are you doing today?
And she doesn't have the answer, she'll be able to point you to someone who will. We're kind of two separate departments when it comes to the design and production team, so, she'll have to.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Looking for some information more than anything.
Okay.
We moved into a new house about 18, 19 years ago.
Okay.
You guys at that time had the contract to put the kitchens in.
Okay.
Now, it's time to spruce it up a little bit, the
Okay.
kitchen. So, the cabinets themselves are in great shape. There's one major flaw with them, and that is where the stove top fits. The front of it did not support the stone properly.
Yes.
As a result, the stone has cracked.
Oh.
I had the stone people in about 2 years ago, and they repaired it, and it's gone again. So that's not obviously going to work. So something has to be done to strengthen that tiny little bit of molding or whatever where the lip is. Basically, what I'm looking at doing is to replace the stone, replace the backsplash, and possibly paint all the existing cabinets.
Okay. So, like, was it a contract with a builder, or you approached us directly?
The initial stuff.
For what now? For the cabinets originally?
Yeah.
You had the contract, and then they put aside so much of the cost for the kitchen, and then we came in and did the kitchen with, actually there were people I knew. Pat Gillespie. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she and her husband both worked at that point. It was Patricia and Patrick.
Okay.
Worked here. In fact, one of their daughters worked here too. Later on. So they designed it and put it in. And then about 6 years ago, the cabinets only went up so far. We had them put an addition on the top, so they went to the ceiling. So that would be probably about 6 years ago that was done.
Okay.
No, really, I know that you're in the kitchen cabinet
Yep.
thing, and that this is probably not something you guys would be involved with. What I'm looking for is to try and find a company or a good person to do the renovations that I need done.
Okay.
Like I said,
Okay.
did you guys
We
provide her
can redo it.
at the time?
I believe we can redo it.
Yeah,
Maybe one of our designers can help with that.
that would be
But
nice.
after the designer of the day,
She won't be
Okay.
able to do much for you.
in case if you're service help, I can give you a business card for our service department.
Feel free to loop Megan in on it. though.
If
She
you want
is
to
a
redo
full-time,
it,
designer sales
maybe
manager,
Natasha
so
can
if
help
you encourage her to get
after
her
the
loop,
she's done.
why not?
Yeah, well, maybe
Amanda wouldn't.
getting a
really be able to
designer
do much
in
when they said
terms
after
of
we signed off
looking
with
at
you guys, that
colors
it goes to a
and
different
stuff,
way,
ideas,
so-
and that are, as you can tell by the gray hair, I'm not exactly modern.
It's never late to be modern.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay, maybe I'll wait till she's finished and just have a little chat with her.
But
But is that something your company will organize for me to do?
Well, as I can understand that you have worked with, we have worked for you, we have installed the
Like I said,
cabinets and all
service would
that
be the
stuff.
best, but look, Megan.
So we do have a service
Be
warranty.
able to get involved in it.
We if there's a problem,
No problem.
we do get in and like make it work again, redo it.
Yeah, I know, but this is well
Yeah.
beyond, I
Thank
would
you.
think.
No worries.
Do you need me? Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. I was just trying to explain to this gentleman, about 18, 19 years ago.
Yeah.
This company
Yeah.
had the contract for the new kitchens that were being, in these townhomes that were being built.
Yeah.
So we came in, and at that point in time, it was Patty Gillespie, I think.
Okay.
Now, that's.
No
years
longer
ago.
here, but
Yeah, and neither, her daughter, I think, worked
Okay.
after her, and
Okay.
her husband also had something
Okay.
to do.
fair
So,
enough.
in any case, it's time for a little freshening up
Okay.
of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you're the designer, so my concept
Yes.
is that the cabinetry itself is in good shape, except for one major flaw,
Okay.
and that is where the stovetop is.
Mm-hmm.
There's about granite about yay wide, that obviously the support for the granite was not sufficient,
Okay.
because the granite is cracked at
Okay.
both ends of the stovetop.
Right.
I had the stone people in about 2 years ago, and they repaired it, and it's gone again.
Wow.
And I tried to do a do-it-yourself repair on it, and it's gone again.
Okay.
So, we're looking, or my concept at this point
Yeah.
in time, is to replace the granite,
Yeah.
replace the black splash,
Mm-hmm.
and paint the cabinets.
Okay. So we don't do cabinet refinishing.
Okay?
There is a list kicking around here somewhere. This is our temporary receptionist. Our regular receptionist is back on Monday, so I could get her to get you the information of who could refinish the fronts if you wanted that. I could definitely help with countertop, backsplash. I'd only be able to help if you were doing a quartz or a stone backsplash. We don't do any tile backsplash.
Well, I mean, I'm.
So I'm not
I'm
batting
up in the
100
air.
here.
No, but listen, I'm up in the air.
Okay.
As I was explaining to this gentleman, that the gray hairs sort of indicate the fact that I'm not the most modern person around. So, looking for ideas that
Okay.
that would help, and basically talk to my wife
Okay.
as well, and maybe have someone come to the house and give us ideas as to what could be done.
Are you potentially thinking a whole new kitchen?
Not in terms of cabinetry.
Okay.
The cabinetry is good.
Okay.
I believe it's good.
Right.
Okay, you guys, about 6 years ago, the cabinets went up the normal height. And about 6 years ago, we had, 6 years ago, yeah, something like that. They put a new
Oh,
new
the
row of
add-on.
cabinets to go to the
Okay.
ceiling. And it's a wonder they haven't assassinated me, because they had to redo them about three
Oh, no.
times to get the color right. But
It
hey,
is-
the
it is
color
hard to
is
match.
perfect.
We can usually get it pretty darn close, but sometimes if the mix just is off by
Yeah.
one shade, it just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Well, they eventually got it
Oh,
to
good.
work perfectly.
Good.
Um,
I think that might be why we, because I know we used to reface doors, so I think situations like that could be why we stopped, because I think it was just causing some issues with either color matches, or maybe doors were getting damaged during removal and reinstallation. I'm not really sure, but I know we did stop doing refacing ourselves.
okay.
Um,
Well, as I say, I'm not even looking in terms of refacing or replacing
mhm.
the doors. I'm just looking at having them painted.
Yeah, we
Okay.
won't repaint, resurface, anything
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
It is a pretty big job. All the doors have to come off. They all need to be sanded. All the cabinets, the edge banding, all the panels, everything needs to be sanded, sprayed in place. Anything that's not able to remove. So it is quite a big, intensive project to paint cabinets. There are companies that do it. Like I said, if I can get your information, I can get the receptionist to send you some names of those
Okay.
on Monday if you'd like.
Okay,
As far as countertops go, if you wanted to maybe bring in a door sample one day, we could go and pick some countertops that go with it.
now is quartz stronger than granite? Or,
They're both very strong. In what sense?
well, I just don't want to have to worry about this cracking in
Right.
the future. So I feel that there's probably something that needs to be done to the cabinet itself to reinforce that.
Yeah, it's possible that the cabinet might need some sort of reinforcement.
Yeah,
I personally typically don't put that extra strip behind. I usually just try to tuck the stove in tight to the wall. I know some stoves require it.
stovetop,
Oh, it's just a cooktop.
just a cooktop.
Oh,
Okay, but
but the front piece isn't breaking.
it's cracking. I mean, like, if this were the
Interesting.
stovetop,
Right,
it has cracked right at both ends.
really. And that's
So-
granite.
And that's a granite, yes.
Granite is a more porous product, so
It's been there for 18 years,
Yeah.
and I've never even had to seal it.
is it dark?
Well, it's darker.
Yeah. It's usually the lighter granites that need to be sealed because then they show stains and
Yes.
whatnot on it. Quartz is a very strong, durable product. We can do up to a 15-inch overhang with quartz with no support at all, whereas granite you can only go 12. So
Well, this is only about 3.
yeah, so to me that would suggest that quartz is stronger.
Okay.
They're not stain proof, they're stain resistant. I don't know if you're used to putting really hot stuff on your granite. I know some people who have granite are really used to that because you can't do that with a quartz product. So that's usually the only thing that I like to warn people before they're thinking about switching. Yeah, and it should all be cut out of one piece, so there shouldn't be issues with cracking. To me, that would definitely suggest that there needs to be a reinforcement, which could be something that our service team might be able to help with if it's a defect on the cabinet itself.
Yeah, well, it's impossible for it to be one piece because of the layout of.
Yes, there would be a seam somewhere,
Yeah.
but typically we don't put that seam right at such a weak spot.
No, it's not there. It's not
Right,
there. There's
so-
about 3 or 4 seams in it.
Right, and that is very common.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there has to be something else going on because for it to crack like that, it should be able to not.
Well, it would be ideal if.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's one thing to pay, well, I don't know, I paid $300 to have the granite people come in and the guy played with it and
Fixed it.
fixed it and
Yeah.
then colored it
Right.
all in. And
Yeah.
a beautiful job.
Yeah. But there shouldn't be cracks and joints
No.
there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
Okay,
can
so,
take your information. Is there a notepad around here somewhere?
I'll leave you my email address.
Yeah, if you could leave your email, and then we can let the receptionist know that you're looking for repainting of cabinets. So, like I said, somewhere around here, she has all that information written down.
Yeah, I just don't want to go out and, go on the net and pull out a name.
Yeah, no,
It's
absolutely.
something-
Yeah, we have some people that I think we typically recommend people to, so they're pretty good.
Okay, the name is Michael, Michael. Capital Hiel is the last name. Hiel.
Hiel.
Yeah, the email address is Michael dot Hiel 11 at iCloud.com.
Yeah, so you just wanna make a note on their, cabinet repainting for Erica, she'll be able to get that, figured out on Monday.
Okay.
And, yeah, no, all I really need then, I suppose, is
Their countertop and backsplash.
well, I would ideally like the name of, somebody who could act as a general contractor,
Okay,
sort of thing.
yep,
Because it's going to involve, they're going to have to take out, that's going to involve electrician,
right,
it's going to involve a plumber,
okay.
uh,
Whereabouts are you located?
the Marshes Village in Canada.
Okay. I believe I have another client who's in there. Is that near Marchvale Road?
Not really.
Okay.
Like,
Wrong
March,
area?
well, no, the same general area, but my idea of Marchville Road is that it's more of a large acreage type, you know.
They are quite
Yeah,
large
yeah.
lots in there.
This is a town,
Okay.
this is a townhouse.
Okay, I do have a general contractor I work with, frequently. I could give you oh, my phone's upstairs. I will email you his
Okay.
information. I don't have my cell phone, I don't know anybody's phone numbers. I can email you his information, put you in contact with him, and he's a general contractor, so he would be able to sort out, multiple contractors.
Uh-huh.
I can also give you my business card. If you wanted to, like I said, bring in a door, maybe we could look at we could set up an appointment where we could look at some countertops, see what goes with your cabinets. Or if you're doing I guess if you're doing a recolor paint, it'll be a new color.
Mhm. Well, it's right now, I think it's a maple and gunstock or something. It was a fairly dark.
Okay,
And as it turns out, the kitchen itself was in a dark room
okay.
sort of thing.
So you just wanna brighten them up?
Right.
Okay. I mean, if you wanna go pop back and look at some countertop samples, I'm happy to do that with you.
Okay,
If you wanted to book an appointment, come back another time, that's also whatever works for you.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And we will let this wait until I get some emails.
Yeah, he's sending me your information right now, so I will send you off the email with the contractor's information
Mhm.
and go from there, whatever.
Okay, great.
All right?
Okay, thank you very
No
much.
problem.
Natasha. I'm just gonna
Yeah, absolutely.
look around.
Yeah, if you need me, let me know and you
Try to
can,
do.
yeah, follow me down.
Thank
Okay?
you, have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care.
Mauritius Village, right?
Marshes Village. It's in Canada.
Mauritius Village.
We should have asked her one more question.
What is it?
My wife said, well, we can replace the top, we could put butcher block.
You'll have her car.
Yeah, I will email her and ask that. And I said, well, you know, I mean, we're reaching a point in our lives where, you know, within the foreseeable future, we'll be selling a house.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're not going to put a cheap countertop
For because
in $1 million townhouse.
Right. Right.
So, I just wanted to check this. Am I right in saying that a butcher block top is an inferior product to stone? Don't most people nowadays want stone?
Which is that? I don't know actually the idea. So you think it's
Cheaper.
cheaper than
My,
it looks like wood.
yes, Yeah, it looks like, in fact, it probably is, it is wood,
Okay.
I believe, and it's probably just sealed and finished.
Yeah. Like the stone one looks pretty more premium than untouchable.
Yes, that's my impression, and if you're looking to try and sell something down the road,
Yeah, and it's
you want it to be, you want everything to fit in and be the same sort of quality. Okay, I'm just gonna
no
poke
worries.
around.
No worries. Feel
Okay,
free to
thank
do
you.
that. No worries, sir.
What will be the highlight of your day?